Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, we're gonna hang out and play with some new makeup. I have so many products to try out with you guys. I actually have a mixture of high-end and drugstore, and I'm super excited about it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I really hope that you guys enjoy it, and if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so I really do want to hop into it because we have a lot of products and I don't want this video to be hella long. If I sound congested, it's because I have allergies, so I'm sorry if that is annoying. Where's my other clip? Some of these products I got in PR, and then for the rest of the products I did go into Ulta and just buy them. I don't have a new primer or foundation, so let's go ahead and get started. I finally have a lot more affordable options for you guys to try out in a video, so I am listening. I know I was doing a lot of high-end makeup, so I apologize for that. Today we're gonna have a good mixture. For foundation, like I mentioned, I don't have a new one, so I'm just gonna use my handy dandy HAUS Labs that I've been using. I have the shade 270. I know you're sick of me talking about this, so I'm gonna put it on and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back, and you guys know how much I love this foundation. So moving on, we have a new, to me, cream bronzer. So anything Persona Cosmetics that I'm using in this video, they did send in PR. Nothing is sponsored though. So today I'm going to be trying out the Persona Bronzer Multi-Stick for eyes, cheeks, and lips. I've heard very good things about this. They sent me the shade Sahara. Let's do one side applying it on the face and then the other one with a brush. Wow, that melted on the skin. Let me grab this BK Beauty A507 and blend it out. Okay, blending out in 2.5 seconds. It's actually very natural. So now I put it on the brush, and you know what? Already I think I'm preferring this. I feel like this brush is really putting that pigment in and blending it out without it blending out into nothing. I actually really like this color. It's a really nice deep bronze, and it's blending out really fast. So far I am liking that. It has more of like a natural to dewy finish, and it looks really pretty. So far, I'm really loving that. I just love a good cream bronzer. It honestly gives me dopamine. For concealer, I'm gonna be trying out a fairly new concealer. I did purchase this myself at Ulta. It's the brand new Morphe Filter Effect Soft Radiance Concealer. So on the back it says, get a natural finish with this radiant concealer infused with hyaluronic acid. I did swatch it in store and I got the shade Medium 14 Warm, and I have a feeling it's gonna be a good shade for me. This is what the applicator looks like. So let's go ahead and apply. I feel like maybe I should look up how much coverage it's supposed to have to kind of reel in our expectations, but this is a really nice shade. Okay, I know my nose is stuffed up, but we'll say it smells a little paint thinnery, just a little bit. Very interesting. It actually doesn't say how much coverage it should have. Okay, well, I guess we'll just find out how much coverage it has on our own. So let's go ahead and blend this out. It is very creamy, and it has that consistency of like those like really hydrating concealers that look a little bit like almost dewy. It looks like it's more of a light to medium because I did let it sit under the eyes for a minute and it's not giving me like a full medium. This is such a natural concealer, but you can see it's very dewy and almost like light reflecting. So far it looks really pretty. Let's see how it sets. I'm gonna use the powder I've been loving, which is the Charlotte Tilbury one. This one's nice because it's not like drying. It's actually just sets your makeup beautifully, but it's not actually like super mattifying or drying. I'm going to tap it and see how it works with powders because I'm the kind of person that has to set my concealer. So far I like it. It's not the most flattering. Like, I don't mind something that's not full coverage, but you can't really see that on camera, but in person, like, my under eyes are very like sunken in and you can see a lot of like the shadow, and up close it looks okay. It's like, it's not bad, it's not the best. As of right now, I think we'll just wait till the end of the video to see how it kind of marinated on the skin, but so far it's like, it's okay. Nothing that I can tell you to go buy just yet. So for bronzer, the Hourglass Cosmetics saga continues. If you guys didn't watch my fall makeup tutorial, I talked about how I ordered the holiday palette that was $85 plus tax plus shipping from the Hourglass, and they sent me the wrong one. They sent me the dark one, and then they told me that they couldn't send me the medium tone one because it was sold out, and it was just a mess. Long story short, I checked their website, and the medium tone one was still in stock, so I don't know why they didn't want to send it to me. So I just purchased it myself. Again, paid $85. They did send me a refund though for the other one, I will say. But I finally, after all this waiting, finally got my palette, and it showed up broken. Like, the pans are fine, but like the packaging is broken, you guys. I'm very like disappointed in the experience that I've had with Hourglass. Again, I paid around $95 for this palette with shipping and tax, and my palette arrived broken. It's just very disappointing. That's like 2 back-to-back bad impressions from Hourglass. So I'm not happy about it, but I still want to use this palette to give you guys a review. So again, this is the holiday palette in the elephant one. I'm going to be using this bronzer right here, which I know looks really light. It kind of is, but I don't know. I feel like we could like build it up, and we already have that cream bronzer. So I think it might work out. I'm going to really pack it on so that hopefully we get some pigment and set that cream bronzer. So yeah, I don't know. This might be too light for me, but let's just see. Let's just see what we can do. Again, let's just make this palette work because they've been making me work. It's adding a tad bit of color, but it's really setting the bronzer with like a nice radiance, which is kind of why I wanted it. I think this might be more of a bronzer topper for me to just get that radiance that I want on a bronzer. But it might be too light for me right now. I think if you have more of a lighter skin tone, you're probably gonna like this. Definitely not the best for medium skin tone, but it is looking actually really pretty. So we like that, we like that. Okay, so we have a lot of blush options. We have the blushes in this palette. We also have, I believe we have a cream blush from Persona as well. And then we also have a powder blush from Persona. Where is it? This one. Oh, that is very light. Why don't we use a little bit of the cream blush and then maybe these powders, and then we'll save this for another video. I could maybe do a full face of Persona Cosmetics on another time. This is a very bright blush though. This one is in the shade Kiss, and it's a blush multi-stick. So maybe I'll add a little bit because chances are that these Hourglass blushes might also be a little too light. I don't know. And I'm gonna go very, very light-handed with this just to add a little bit of something, something. Wow. Literally so light-handed, and it is adding some pigment. So I don't know. It seems like maybe the blush is more pigmented than the bronzer. It's going on well. You guys know I already have powder, so this is like a true test of a cream product. But that looks really pretty. It seems like it has almost like the same finish as the bronzer stick, which is, it's like a dewy finish, but it's not greasy. It's just more of like a natural dew, which is nice. It's hydrating. Now let's apply some of this blush. So one of them is more of like a satin, and then the other one is more of like a corally shiny one. Let's apply the satin one first, and then if we want some more glow, we can apply the other one on top. And let's just see what this looks like. I'm tapping it on because we do have that cream blush. That's pretty. I think because we have that cream blush, it's really helping the pigment out. But I will say, this blush is actually building. I think this blush might actually work out well for medium skin tones. It's really just the bronzer that I think is a little bit too light. And see how I have that hollowness? We do need that mid-tone blush blended up. So maybe I'm thinking, why don't we use the Persona Cosmetics blush? Let's see. So this is in the shade Bubble. Makes sense. Bubblegum pink. Oh my god, you guys. I just realized I didn't use this. I bought a peach corrector from Milani, and I was supposed to put it on before my concealer. Okay, well, I'll keep you guys updated on this product. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this blush on the tip of this brush. Oh my god, I'm scared. And I'm just going to blend it under the eye, on the outer corner only. Ooh, this is working really nice. This is pigmented. I know that I always look crazy, but it all works out at the end. I don't know, we might go in with more blush later after my body like eats it up, but why don't we move into eyeshadow, because I have a really, really exciting eyeshadow palette to show you guys. Super excited about this. It's not very fall, well, okay, I think it's a really good fall palette, but it's called the Sunkissed Glow palette from LA Girl, which you would think it's more of like a summer palette, but I don't know, guys. I believe it's brand new. I have never seen it at Ulta, and look. Is this not the perfect palette? I did try a palette once, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't very impressed, so let's give it another shot. I am living for the halo eye that we created in my fall tutorial video, so why don't we do another halo eye, because a lot of you guys said that watching me do it made you kind of realize that it's really not that hard, so why don't we do that again today? So to start off, I'm gonna use the shade Ombre, which is like a nice medium tone, a little peachy kind of shade, and I'm gonna use that all over my eye. I'm gonna use it as my transition shade. I'm also gonna put it on the lid, inner and outer corner. This is just gonna be truly my base shade. Then to further darken now the inner and outer corner to start that halo eye, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the shade Explorer, and this is a really beautiful like chocolate brown shade. These are all matte shades, by the way, and I'm just gonna put that inner and outer corner and also on the lower lash line. And when I'm done applying those shades, I'm gonna grab the transition shade brush with no extra product, and I'm just gonna kind of buff everything out until it looks how I want to. Okay, and lastly, I'm gonna grab the shade Comet, which is more of like a burgundy brown shade, and I'm gonna use it lightly in the inner and outer corner yet again, just to give it more of a warm tone and just a little bit of a darker vibe. Remember, this is supposed to be messy, not gonna be perfect. So I'm looking at the shimmer shades, and I don't know, guys. I don't even know. Should we do like a gold, like a true gold? Oh my God, what? Look at this. They also have a copper. We already did copper in the last video, so maybe gold. Let's use the gold shade just to keep it very extremely pumpkin fall vibes. It's called Sunlit. So why don't we first apply it with, oh my God, what the heck is this? Do we even need a wet brush? No, we don't. Guys, I am so far so impressed with this palette. Did you see how everything has been blending so effortlessly? And look at this, like what? What? I am like shooketh right now. Like shook F. Shut the front door. Shut it. Shut it. Literally whatever brush I used with extra product on it, like I'm not actually adding anything else, and I'm just kind of buffing out the edges to create a little bit more of an ombre effect. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful. Wow, I'm very, very shook. Guys, this is really freaking nice. Why don't we do a quick little inner corner as well? Let's use the shade Highlight, and maybe just add some brightness in here. Very, very beautiful. I'm very, very impressed. This palette was so inexpensive, and I have to say, like, I will be using this a lot. The mattes are so creamy, so just like buttery soft, blendable, blend with each other, and the shimmers are out of this world. Like, this is so freaking nice. And what I love about it is that it has the combination of the deeper, darker fall tones and the deeper like shimmer shades, but it's also like the most beautiful bronze goddess for the summer shade. I mean, this is stunning. And the adventure begins. Let me quickly do some baking. We got a little carried away, and so what I like to do is just clean up a little bit like this, and we'll just let that bake for a minute. It's like what we're gonna do is dance. Been thinking what we're gonna do is dance. Yeah, that's right, it's sneakers night. We're looking crazy. This is like a Halloween-y little vibe right now. I look a little spooky, don't I? Moving on, I do have an eyeliner from Persona, and it comes in a little packaging like this. This is called, oh, it's brown. Well, okay, this might be good. This is, I do love brown eyeliner. I was just kind of disappointed. Oh, wait, I think I've tried this. I think this is really good. This is the eyeliner 24-hour waterproof in the shade brown. Yeah, you know what? I have used this before, and I'm pretty sure it's phenomenal. I think what I'm gonna do also is maybe line a little bit of the top of my lashes. This is really, really nice. Let me give you guys a swatch of the actual shade of it so you guys can see it. I like it because it's almost as dark as a black, but that warmth will kind of shine through, especially in looks like this. So I really, really like that. I do not have a new mascara, so I'm quickly going to add just like a really good combo that I've been loving. So I do one layer of Item Beauty Lash Snack, and then I top it off with this. I mean, this is it. This is the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. They're both great mascaras on their own, but I'm extra. Look at these lashes. So now let's just wipe off the little baking we have going on. I could honestly wipe it off with whatever, but I have a brush that I like to use. Doll 10 Prepping Perfector. I just love it to do this. That's it. That's what I love it for. Whoop. So I'm thinking that the blush has, you know, sunk into my pores. See, I told you my face eats blush. So I'm gonna grab my favorite little burnt chicken nugget blush right now, which is these two combined from the Hourglass Deeper holiday collection. I just kind of mix both. And this is just like the perfect little combo to go with any fall look that just makes you look like the cutest little burnt chicken nugget. Yeah. And I know a lot of you guys say I wear too much blush. I don't care. This is what I like. You don't have to do what I do. So moving on, I have two new lip liners. I don't know, Persona Cosmetics sent me this. It's a little on the pinky side, and so I would rather try something else today. So I ended up purchasing myself another Line Loud lip liner from NYX. These are literally the best lip liners at the drugstore if you're looking for something creamy pigmented that lasts for freaking ever. We are using the shade Magic Maker. I'm a little afraid it is dark, but it's a fall look, so why not? These are literally the most pigmented and creamy, but they truly dry down and last forever. I honestly think these are so underrated and they should literally be viral. Okay, we're looking a little spooky. I did go ahead and get the edges. This is the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream, and this one is in the shade Latte Foam. I will say, they don't have that many nudes. The only nude that they had was like a brown shade. Okay, so it's definitely like a mauve shade. So let's apply it. Ooh, this feels really, really nice. Definitely like moussey. So it says it's a whipped lip cream from NYX, all day full coverage wear that will blur away any texture. And I will say it is like blurring, I guess. I don't know if it's supposed to dry down. I think I'm gonna pair this with like a brown lip liner and just wear this all day and see what happens. But so far it does feel really nice. So let me tell you guys here what I thought about it. But yeah, hopefully I like it. So far I am actually really liking it though. Alrighty guys, and this is the final result. I love it. Like, this is some fall vibes. I really, really did enjoy it. My only disappointment was probably that this came broken, but I am liking it. I still need to kind of test these powders out, but well, why don't we do that real quick? I will keep you guys updated. Of course, if I do end up loving this palette, I will tell you guys in my monthly favorites, but I think the star of the show was definitely this palette. If you buy anything from this video, get this palette. It's super, super nice. Of course, I will have everything linked down below, and if you guys do shop through my links, I do get a small commission, so thank you if you guys do that. I said do. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Welcome to October. Let's have a great month. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.